Hi, welcome to your Computing Flip Classroom video for the week 17th of January 2022. So in computing, you're going to be starting a new topic and you're going to be looking at making your own kind of website, using codes and creating your own URLs for a website. So in this flip classroom, I'm going to show you, excuse me, I'm going to show you the knowledge organizer, briefly outline some of the key vocabulary that you're going to be using, and then I'm going to actually show you what you're going to be doing this week in your lesson. And you can try this at home on a desktop, laptop, or I don't think this works on iPads, but if you've got a desktop or a laptop at home, this will work. So let's get going. I'm going to share with you my screen so you can first of all see the knowledge organizer. So this is our knowledge organizer for this term. We are HTML editors. So keywords that you need to know are the internet. Internet. The next word is the web. Web. Now this next one is HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext Markup Language. The next one is URL. That's called a Uniform Resource Locator. Uniform Resource Locator. Then we have edit, and hacking. Okay, well done. What I'd like you to do is I would like you to pause the video and I would like you to try and figure out what these words actually mean. Okay, and then in 5 seconds, I'm going to quickly go through them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, hopefully you've done a really good job of that. Let's see if you've got these correct. So the internet, and a lot of people get this one confused with the web. Now the internet, a lot of people say that the internet is something like Google. That's actually wrong. The internet is not Google. The internet is a network of connections that are global around the world. There are actually cables running along the seabed in the oceans that connect everyone together. So the internet is a network of connections linking together. The web uses the internet to display its information. So something like a web browser, like Google Chrome here, is a web browser. Google Chrome is not the internet. The internet is the network that connects everything together, and the web is actually websites using the internet to display their information. A HTML, that's a hypertext markup language, and that's what we're going to be looking at, the kind of coding that we put in to a website to create the images and the texts that we see on websites. That's called hypertext markup. And then we've got URL, which is a Uniform Resource Locator. When you search something on the internet, you get a little address bar where you type in www. All of that information up there is called a URL. We've got edit, that means making changes to improve or take things out. And then hacking. Hacking is something important to cover here, not that you're going to actually be hacking, but it's important to know that there are people out there who will hack websites and create websites that are not real to hack personal information. So it's a bit of an e-safety tip there. These are the programs we're going to be using, the software. So we've got Google Chrome, we've got a program called X-Ray Goggles, which is really simple to use, and I'm going to show you how to use that in a moment. And then we've got something called brackets. And you can see in this picture here, if I just blow it up so you can see it, it's all sort of code words, not the best picture in fact, but all of these codes, they translate into a picture, to a web page. You're going to be using computers. We may be using the iPads because brackets works really well on the iPads. So we're going to be looking to use them as well. A few bit of e-safety tips here. Be mindful when creating web pages. when doing this work, be mindful of the information that you're putting on if you were to create your own web page. You don't want to share personal information, things like your name, address, where you go to school, things like that. Now, not all the websites appear what they seem to be. Lots of people create web pages to mimic the actual company. It's called a phishing, spelt with a PH. That should be one of our keywords that we put in. Phishing, and they're not legitimate pages, and people try to hack. Now, what you will understand, you'll understand what the internet is and the difference between the internet and the web, and you'll be able to understand the internet as a platform for the web, and you can create a page called a website. You will know that web pages are made by using codes and text editors, and that all information put online leaves a digital fingerprint. Everything you put online, it stays there forever. No matter whether you delete it or not, it's still there. You will edit existing pages to modify them. You'll learn new codes to make a website. You'll create your own website using the text editor software. And what you're actually being, you're becoming a HTML designer, or in other words, becoming a website designer, website creator. So that's the learning objective. Knowledge organizer, and we'll now go on to the web page. So you go onto Google or any web browser server, and I'm going to show you how to set up X-ray goggles. All you do, you type in here X-ray goggles Mozilla. Okay. Click it, and the first one you should get here is xraygogglesmouse.org. Click that button. Now, this is really, really simple how to get this going. It tells you step by step, and you can do this in school when we do it. So if you're using Chrome, click the option bars to the right of your URL and select bookmark, and then make sure your bookmark bar is added. So this is my bookmark bar. It's already here. But what you do, you go to here, you go to bookmarks, and then you go to show bookmarks bar. So I click on that, okay? But if I click that now, it's not there. So I need to go back and put that on. So I go to bookmarks, show bookmarks bar. And then all I need to do is click on this here, and then put it into my bar here. And you see this little plus sign that comes up? That means it's going to add it to my bar. Now, I've already got it on my bar. So if I add it there, look, I've got it again. Now, this is the best part of the thing. That's it. It's easy. It's now there on your computer. Now what you need to do is go to any website. So let's go to, I don't know, let's go to the Langley Academy Primary website. Okay. Now, you've got to remember that any changes that you make or that I make here now do not stay. Okay, we can change it. It's not saved. Okay, so if any members of staff are watching this, don't worry, I'm not changing the website permanently. This is like a pair of goggles that we put on, and we can actually see what the page is about. So let's go to essential information. Let's go meet the team. And look, there's Mr. Langford there. Now, if I wanted to, okay, I could change. This is how the websites work. So what you do, you click on X-ray goggles, okay, and now you should have this come up. You can see on my screen, it's all gone colored. Just imagine a pair of goggles have gone on. Now I can actually see the codes that have gone in to make this website. So I could change this here. Instead of making myself the phase leader, I click on it, and then this box comes up. And you can see here that it's got phase leader, year 3 and 4. So I may change that to I might be a bit cheeky here. I could change this to head teacher and get rid of the year 3 and year 4 thing. Okay, and then I click update, and now look, you see, I am now the head teacher of Langley Academy primary. I could change this. Please click on the expandable sections. You know, everything's got a thing. And what you're going to do, just experiment and look and see what they are. So for this code here, just click on it. This is the code that you have to put in to create that little envelope. And this has come from like maybe another part of the website which has this sign on it, and from different links to get there. So you're going to learn about how to do these. These look very complicated, but for the time being, you can just sort of enjoy yourself on here, and you know, instead of saying meet the team, I might say say hello to the team. Smiley face. Okay, and then I update it. Okay, so that's what you're going to be doing in this lesson this week. Is just having a bit of fun and exploring the different types of codes and seeing if you can recognize any codes on different websites, and see if you can see the same codes. And that will really help strengthen your knowledge on the codes. You may want to jot them down or something like that. But have a go at home. Now, just to make sure, to show you that this doesn't stay, okay, all I need to do is press this button here on the side, and that takes the goggles off. When I refresh this page, you can now see that when I click on here, I've now gone back, relegated back down to phase leader. Okay, and you can see here it's meet the team, not say hello to the team. So you're not actually changing anything permanently. It's like putting some glasses on and writing on the glasses, not the actual website. So you're not doing any harm here. You're not hacking. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just a tool, a bit of software to use to help you understand the codes. So give it a go and have fun with it. And just to another thing to put into this video, just to check you're watching, I'm going to add something to this video. You need to tell me which character I'm playing in this video.